What's up, guys? I'm back like I never left. In this video we are going to be talking about HYLIION and LUCID Motors, and I'm also going to go over exactly how to build a long-term portfolio from scratch, what to do if you want to start today. I'm also going to go over a quick stock market recap and some important economic reports we need to watch for tomorrow. So all this important information coming up. Now, before we get into the video, I appreciate it if you hit the like button. If you have any questions, any comments, make sure you drop it in the comment section below. And if you want to get free stocks and free Bitcoin, check out the links in the description box below. So as you can see over here, we have HYLIION stock, which is down 8.99% to the downside. So we have the majority of the electric vehicle companies that we talked about in the past have been selling off to the downside, and this stock is definitely took a beating today. But however, after hours they announced their earnings report. They're up 2%, but the most importantly, we have tomorrow their earnings call is going to be in the morning, so that is going to be super important. And if these analysts find out something that is super important about this company, they can come out and they can announce a press release, or they can say they're going to be raising the price target for this company, and that can definitely help them out, because right now we need a lot of institutional investors to come in and buy into this company, because it's really hurting right now. So we want more positive news to come out, more catalyst, and we need more institutional investors to buy in it so it can go up to the upside. So definitely keep an eye on it for tomorrow. We have the CEO talking in the earnings call, so we might see some price action right when the market opens tomorrow for HYLIION stock. So the other company we're going to be talking about is going to be LUCID Motors. Is going to be doing a merger with CCIV. So as you can see over here, the stock took a big dip, just like what Workhorse is experiencing right now. Today is down 38%. So the most important thing that happened for this company is the evaluations got really messed up. And even though in the past we saw SPAC companies, once they announce that they're going to be going public, the stock price usually goes up. But in this case, there is an issue with the evaluations and the stock dropped at the downside. So ideally, once they announce they're going to be going to the public, they're going to take this company public, there is a period of time where there's not going to be any news. All of the important information that people know is already out. So now we just have to wait for a few more months for the company to come out and say that they have a certain date that they're going to be taking this company public. They're going to have a vote and etc. So up until that time, there's going to be a dormant period for this specific company. So that is one of the important things you want to be watching out for. And right now, this is the first day the stock dipped significantly. So you just have to wait for a while before you buy the dip, because you never know, we might have a continuation move to the downside. But however, it looks like it has good support around 30, but you can't trust these companies. So you have to be super careful. But now let's talk about exactly what happened to the stock market today. And I'm going to explain to you how to build a portfolio from scratch if you're going to be building it starting today. So as you can see over here, we had the overall stock market that started to the downside. We have some certain stocks like Tesla, NIO. We have all these electric vehicle companies that we like and we're invested in. They took a pretty big dip to the downside. So fortunately for us, some of them recovered. Tesla stock recovered a little bit. We also have Facebook, Google, Disney, Netflix. Disney's outperforming the overall stock market of the past few weeks. Also Apple, Microsoft, they're being beaten to the downside a little bit. They've been taking a hit the past few days. The pullback was really extreme. So if you're holding these companies, you're taking definitely a beating at this current moment. But however, we had stocks like the energy sector stocks like ExxonMobil. We have JP Morgan, Bank of America, Visa. They are doing very, very well. So I'm going to explain to you exactly, if you want to start right now investing in the stock market, ideally, if you have money, the best way to start is to find a sector that is underperforming. So as an example, we started our portfolio a few months ago, like right at the end of 2020. We started with a certain amount of capital and we had to park that money in stocks. So the most important thing that we did was we analyzed, okay, what is the sector that is beaten down, and that is going to give us a great value. So we picked great value stocks. We picked sectors that have been beaten down for the past few months, the past few years. So we picked energy stock, financial stock, travel, retail stocks, and etc. But we still bought into, of course, the big companies like Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, Tesla, NIO, all of, the EV stocks that we like, right? So, but the majority of our portfolio, when you look at the percentage of it, it was parked in this specific sectors that were beaten down. So we bought into the energy stock, we got into the big bank stock because the financials were definitely beaten down last year because of interest rates issues, and also energy was one of them, and also because of COVID we have a lot of travel stocks that got beaten down to the downside. So still have our money parked in the stocks that we love, like we have NIO, we got Workhorse, we have some SPAC companies that we liked, we have Open Door, and we also have HYLIION, all these companies that we really like. We parked our money there too. But however, when you notice the percentage, we do not invest a lot into those companies because those companies need a pullback to the downside. Let's say, for example, we had Tesla, right? Tesla, we still up a certain amount of money on it, but however, we still have to wait for this stock, to dip significantly to buy in it. You can definitely invest all your money in Tesla stock, if you can just continuously to average down on it. If your long-term portfolio is going to be just on Tesla stock, it's great. But if you want to diversify, which is super important, because on days like this, your portfolio is going to be going through a test, so if you actually made money, your portfolio is definitely going to be balanced out correctly, so that is exactly what happened for our portfolio today, because we had stocks that definitely were able to mitigate some of the big losses that we're experiencing in some sectors. That is the most important thing you want to be doing. So if you want to start a portfolio today, right now, instead of buying in and all the hype stocks, all of the major stocks a lot of people are talking about, if you want to do very, very well, you want to pick a place where you can park your money and you can get a great return. That is going to really help you in 2021. So if you also want to follow along this portfolio, you can join the Patreon page. I also post penny stock picks every month. In there, we also have an options position that we have on a different account, which is a Nano Dimensions, that we have a few months left for that contract. So we will see how things unfold. But however, just check out the link in the description box below and you can join the Patreon page. I make posts. I post at least like maybe once or twice a week in there, so you can definitely see some of the progress that we're making, some of the stocks that we're adding, and etc. You can also join the free Discord chat that we have in the description box below. So definitely check out that link. And of course, if you have any questions, any comments, make sure you drop in the comment section below. And for tomorrow, I forgot to say, we have, Federal Jerome Powell is going to be speaking at 10 a.m., which is important, which is going to be the continuation from today. And we also have new home sales that is going to be reported for tomorrow. So definitely be on the lookout. It's going to be at 10 a.m. Be on the lookout for that. But I'll catch you guys on another video tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful night. Peace out.